Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Bushman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the full moon that's occurring on October 17th, 2024. We're going to take a look at each life path number and see how this energy could present. This, of course, is a general forecast. If you would like your own personal reading, so we can take a look at your own personal numerology, you can book some time with me. My information's in the description box below. Also, if you book any reading that has a year ahead forecast included with it, you will get the rest of 2024 included in that forecast, as well as all of 2025. So a little bit of a discount there with what you're getting with that forecast. If you're interested, hop on over to my website and book some time with me. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Now that we're through the eclipses, let's see what's coming up with this next full moon. Life path number 5. Okay, so mark your calendar because around this full moon, I would say a few days before, a few days after, and of course during the full moon, this could be a really busy time for you. This could be a time where you see things come in for you that you've been waiting on for a period of time. Great vibration for success, for recognition, for your dreams sort of coming true, right? It may not be quite that extreme, but the 22-4, which is the vibration you're going to be working with, when it comes through in a cycle, it's sort of like, Jupiter. It's like this very benefic energy where it's like you've been putting in the work and putting in the effort and now the gifts are yours, right? Like you've reached that point of culmination. You've reached that point of fruition where now it's time to reap what you've sown type of thing. And we're also having a full moon, so that totally makes sense as well. So this can be a really beautiful time for you all where anything within the material and physical world, as far as gains and rewards, can kind of come in at this time. This is a great time to launch something, to be recognized for something, and again, to achieve or reach your goals in some way that feels really rewarding for you at this time. So again, if there's something that you've been wanting to get out into the world, to launch, to put your name behind, to be seen for, to express yourself in some way, this is such a beautiful time to do that. And for those of you who, throughout the year, we've been talking a lot for fives, you've had a lot of energy that's been saying, commit to it, see it through to completion, and you'll see the rewards. And if there's something where you really have been doing that, this could be the time where you see some big rewards come in for that. Might it be the end completion point? Maybe not, but it could be something that really puts the wind in your sails or back in your sails to keep going, to keep committing to whatever this is. So for some of you, this could be like the midway point of that achievement, but you're still getting some sneak peeks and previews to what's to come if you continue to commit and persevere. Beautiful energy, though. Beautiful energy for helping us to get excited and to reignite that passion in whatever it is that we're investing our time and energy into so that we can be reminded of why we said yes in the first place. Pay attention to the opportunities that present now. And I would say don't be too hasty in dismissing those opportunities, especially around commitments, dedication, relationships, partnerships. So if something comes in that requires your commitment, let's say you have to sign a contract for like a year or 2 years, right? Sometimes that can be a little bit scary for a 5. That's not the right word, but you know what I mean? Like, because 5s really do like their independence and that, their ability to kind of move freely and at will. So sometimes that sort of commitment, they can be a little bit commitment phobic. But I would say be open to the opportunities that present at this time that are sort of requiring that some level of commitment, some level of being tied to something for a period of time. Definitely investigate it, make sure it feels good for you, but make sure that the reason why you're saying no to it isn't because of fear or because you're afraid of losing your independence or that sense of freedom. The question becomes, how can you find ways to maintain your independence and your freedom, even within that sort of contract or that interdependency, right? That relationship or that partnership. So for some of you, this could absolutely be, especially if you're sort of more of the commitment phobe, this could be a time where that's kind of shows up and really requires your your deep commitment and dedication towards something. And again, to see it through to completion, because at the end of the day, you're going to be working with 4 energy. It's a short cycle. It's only for like, a few days, but what that few days brings in could be long lasting and really impact your journey in a big way. But at the end of the day, everything about this energy is about rewards and gratification and fulfillment of something and feeling really good about it. So, or at least again, getting a sneak peek into what's to come if you continue to persevere and commit to whatever this is. So beautiful energy. Hope it's a great one. Take care, 5s.